I have been in a slump for the past month. I would spend hours scrolling on Pinterest looking at lifestyles I want to live, but I wasn't doing anything to show for it. So, what does it truly mean to become the best version of yourself, and what does it take? It's by being able to take action and accountability of your goals and allowing yourself to have a growth mindset rather than a fixed one. So, if you're also in a slump and want to prioritize your well being and set goals for yourself, keep watching.
If you guys have been feeling like your life is constantly on a loop, your day consists of the same things every day, you're not getting any fulfillment whatsoever, you are waking up, bed rotting, not incorporating healthy habits into your life, you're not eating well, you're not taking care of yourself, anything of that sort, let's take action and become the best version of ourselves today. I don't know about you guys, but I am tired of waking up every single day and bed rotting for about 8 hours a day and not doing something with my life. I have had about a month to really take into action any of the goals that I wanted to apply into my life, and I just haven't been doing that, and that is my own fault, and I will take accountability for that because that is something that I've told myself that I need to start taking accountability for and not blaming it on other things. I've had the time to actually apply a structure and routine into my life, and I have chosen to do otherwise. Let's set some goals. We're gonna get out of this little situation that I'm in right now. This might sound silly, but I feel like I feel my best when I am very put together, whether that's in a matching set or something very color coordinated. Clearly, I am mixing a lot of pinks right now. This is my jacket from Lulu, and then this set is from Set Active. I feel like it'll just make me feel more put together and productive if I feel my best. Very comfortable, very easy to move around in, and if anything, if I do decide to exercise or move my body later on, I'm basically ready. This is where we're gonna start off for right now. We're going to make a list of things that I am going to incorporate into my daily routine so I can start following it in order to keep myself structured and organized and disciplined. That I want to incorporate. I wrote myself out a routine from 8:30 to 12 p.m. because it just kind of varies throughout the day what exactly it is that I'm going to do. The minute that I wake up to at least noon, just so I can at least structure myself during those periods, and if I want to space out certain segments, then I will. One thing I do want to clarify is that I want to start off slow with this process because I feel like if I go too ham into the process, then I'm going to burn myself out and ultimately not want to do these things. I would like to wake up starting at 8:30 in the morning. One thing about me is I am not a morning person whatsoever. I know it's very beneficial to wake up a lot earlier because you feel like you have a lot more to do throughout the day. Starting my days at 10 a.m. are not super beneficial for my liking. By the time that it's noon, I have basically 5 hours to spare before my parents get home. I have to squeeze in a select amount of hours to just do the things that I want to do. Time that it's 9:10, I need to like brush teeth, wash face, skincare, all that stuff. I would like to personally start out my day before I actually take a look at my phone and do morning stretches, or at least get some mobility done in the process. I have like that little like morning stretch just to wake up all of my muscles in my body and just to be able to conquer the rest of the day. Preferably, I would like to do that before I actually get up and start doing my skincare and brushing my teeth and all that stuff. Aside from the morning stretches, like the daily mobility that I want to do in the morning, I would like to at least do a light workout throughout the day and at least take a walk, whether that's on the treadmill or go outside and touch some grass, because I couldn't even tell you the last time I actually worked out, and it's actually really, really bad, especially with Coachella coming up. I need to lock in. I'll try my best to stay as consistent as possible, but that will only remain as long as I am giving myself that discipline and applying these rules to myself. There are so many things that I could be doing to take up my day, or things that I could be focusing on, practicing, learning about, reading about, anything, instead of being on my phone for at least 10 hours a day. It's not good, guys. Please do not do it. I would like to incorporate at least a fruit or two into my meals, daily meals. I am the worst eater possible. Even throughout the day, I don't eat as much as I would like to. I have a good breakfast. I start off with a good foundation, and then the minute that it hits lunch, I just start snacking. Just need to figure out healthier alternatives for me to keep myself fueled throughout the day, but that is exactly what I will start to incorporate if I need to. Morning yoga before I check my phone. I and many others are victims of waking up early in the morning and immediately checking your phone, whether that's the time or checking your notifications. No, it's very much a reflex and it's very hard to break that habit. So I'm going to try my very, very best to not feel the need to check my notifications the minute that I wake up, because even though it is something that gets my brain going in the morning, I will doom scroll. It is an occurrence that does happen. Even though I check my notifications, I go through every single social media, I go through my emails, I go through whatever, and then I'll end up starting to doom scroll, and I don't want to do that. I think it's within my best interest if I am able to turn off my alarm the minute that I wake up, check the time, and immediately just roll over out of my bed and start my morning stretches or my morning mobility in order to get my body woken up without having the endorphins to check my phone. I'm getting it out of something else rather than going straight to the source itself. Reading throughout the day. Read at night. I have started to create like a little like ambiance in my room for myself where I will turn on like a peaceful meditative like setting, peaceful music, like it'll set like a setting or a scene for myself where I'm able to be comfortable. It creates like a nice little ambiance and I'm able to relax and calm down and just unwind for the rest of the night. I think it is very important that I start making my bed. I think it is necessary for me to have a good day and for me to feel like I don't need to come back into bed and get under my blankets and cuddle into my pillow is to make sure that my bed is done. Right now, I am going to continue the chores that my mom has left for me. I'm gonna finish doing my laundry and we will continue on. That your night routine is just as important as your morning routine because it still gives you that same exact structure and making sure that you are doing the proper things in order to unwind before bed. I will incorporate the same exact things as I did in my morning routine into my night routine, but instead I will try to refrain from falling asleep at midnight. I think it is okay if I'm on my phone for at least maybe like 15 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes at most. I shouldn't be going through like 3 different cycles of going through Instagram, going through TikTok, going through whatever to make myself be able to go to sleep. Like only being on my phone for about like 10 to 15 minutes, whether that's before I start reading before I unwind for bed or that's after I read my designated chapters for the night. To reading something that was already in my library that I had bought previously and I hadn't started, which was The Summer of Broken Rules. I am about 50% in. I am enjoying the book thus far, but I'm enjoying creating that little like time for myself to be able to unwind and make my eyes a little bit tired. I try my best to try and go to bed by 10:30. Try. Emphasis on try, guys. now. My hair is very lifeless right now. There's a lot of split ends and a lot of dead pieces at the bottom that desperately need to be cut away, and I just got myself ready, something pretty simple for the day. I feel like this kind of contributes to the whole, if I am wearing like a cute outfit, I will feel 10 times better about myself, and I know after I get my hair done I'm gonna feel even more better about myself, if that makes sense. I'm also in the process of washing my sheets and my comforters and my pillowcases because they were just overdue for a wash. Like, these things are kind of necessary for me in order to get out of like my lazy girl era. They're like these small little minute things that incorporate to habit making in order to make sure that I am leaning myself towards the right track. Okay guys, we're back. This is what my hair looks like. It is very blondie almost. I don't really know how else to describe the color. It was very much needed. I feel like I can actually not necessarily be productive just because I have new hair, but I feel like I am back truly in my true form. Earlier today I had to wash my sheets, and I feel like this is necessary in order for me to get back into the swing of things. If I have a clean bed, fresh sheets, a clean room, I'm all set and I will feel motivated to actually not want to be in my bed all day. Okay, so this part kind of goes hand in hand with my night routine. Right now I'm in the process of getting rid of all my makeup on my face because I'm about to go do my skincare. So I don't do anything too crazy. I just make sure to cleanse my face a little bit, is using some micellar water and just taking a cotton pad and just try not to pull on my face too much or rub too harshly, just so I don't leave any extra redness on my face.
Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope this was useful and helpful for you to gain some motivation in order to get out of your slump. I just want to let you guys know just to take it day by day and everything will start to fall into place. If you made it all the way through, thank you. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!